Hey, brothers, we are back with Brothers United Roundtable, man. Yeah, we back with another one. Today, we got to get serious today because we got to talk about the world and the wealth changes. The world is changing. And the reality is, the money is changing. The economy, inflation is getting high. The money, the dollar is changing. We're starting to go digital. The world that we are in is getting much harder to live. If you don't know it like I see it, if you don't feel the pain like I feel the pain, when you go into the grocery store, the food is getting higher every week. Your mortgage bills is getting tougher and tougher to pay. You try to get a car. The car notes are ridiculous. The rent today in your apartments are getting higher and higher. It's hard to afford a 1 bedroom alone, let alone a 2 bedroom, even splitting it. Times are changing. But why? You know, when you look at the middle class in America, there was a time where being middle class was great. Doing the right thing, going to college, getting your education was the right thing to do. But times are changing because now we are going through a big transition. And the big transition we're going through is the digital age. What do I mean when I talk about the digital age, man? I am talking about the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. You see, automation is about to take over in the next 5 to 10 years, man. If you don't see the writing on the wall, it's happening. And that is the sad reality. And when you look at this world, you start to look around you and you got to feel it like I feel it. You got to feel that change is happening. And it's not happening for the good, right? It's not happening for the good. The dollar is getting weaker, as we know. They change it to digital currency. And the next thing you know, you're going to wake up and realize that the money you have, you can barely afford to even eat or even live on your own. Why is they changing all these things? The workforce is finna go extinct like the dinosaurs. What is going on in the world? And what can you do to make a change? Talking to you, brothers, if you're listening to me. And women, if you want to hear it out. But listen, to prepare for something like this is to understand the world around you. Look at the economy. Look at the changes of the wealth. Why do I say we're going through the biggest wealth transfer in history, right? It's time because when you look at the market, the economical market, you look at the real estate market, even the crypto, everything, this is the lowest it ever been because we are in a real life recession that's only going to get worse, right? But you need to prepare, brothers. I talk about investing. We're talking about investing now. And what I want to tell y'all is that if you're not prepared, you need to start getting prepared. If you got any friends in your life, they need to start getting prepared with you if they're your friends. If they not on the same wavelength as you, you need to cut them off because you have this split opportunity because when they get rid of the middle class, it's over because what they plans is only going to be the rich and poor. Elon Musk already came out talking about with universal income. Do you think they're going to pay you good with this universal income? When automation take over in the next 5 to 10 years, you ain't gonna be getting paid nothing. It's gonna be just one class, two classes, rich and poor. They finna price you out if you don't prepare now. And preparing now is getting ready for the financial market to change. Everything is starting to go digital. So you need to start investing in some crypto. You need to start investing in the real estate market while the prices are low. You need to start figuring out ways to get yourself in position for the greatest wealth transfer in human history. Because if you don't prepare now, and if you don't get with your brothers and try to figure out something now, see, that's the good thing about unity. Is when you get with people, you have to understand what's going on. And how do you combat a situation? How can you attack the situation? Because there is a way to win, but the short window of opportunity is closing for all of us. And if we don't take advantage of that opportunity, it's going to come to an end for all of us. The middle class is about to be eliminated, terminated. What are you going to do when you look around and there's not a job in sight to work? Because automation has taken it all over. It's happening fast, but it's happening so subtle. We too busy living our life focused on this and that. This is what they counting on. Because when automation take over, it's going to be like that. You ain't going to see it coming. And this universal income, this base pay that they want to pay you, you know it's not going to be anything. It's going to be small. And the only people who are going to really be able to navigate and move in the world is the rich. Do you want to be a part of the 5 or 1%? Do you want to be prepared? Because see, time is running out. And I'm telling you right now, you need to get with your people. Get with the people you're close with. And you need to start planning. Because if you don't plan, the world's going to pass you by. And those who was prepared, they're going to be living great and successful. And those who didn't will be in the poor class. Because they're getting rid of it. It was all good during the middle class days, where you could work a job, get your education, and be rich. I mean, have a good life. Live in the upper middle class. But they're getting rid of that. It's going to be the ultra rich and the poor. Period. Now, what are you going to do to prepare? It's the big question. Because the world is not going to wait on nobody. And as fast everything is moving right now, by the time you look up, it's going to be too late.